Hey gorgeous ones, happy Monday if you're in Australia, or happy Sunday if you're in the USA and Europe. I hope you're having a beautiful weekend. I think I'm going to go down here. I'm walking my dog. I think I'm going to go in a bit of a different direction. That guy's staring at me. I'm used to that. Oh boy. So I just wanted to talk to you guys today about why I feel so good, so rich. I call it Rich Diva Millionista. I'm actually launching a mini program coming up in about a week. It's called Rich Diva Millionista. So, this is a really beautiful, sacred thing. I decided a while ago, quite a few years ago now, but I'm practicing it every single day. It's an invocation to allow myself, hey Suzanne, permission to own my power and shine my light without needing approval from others. And you know what happens? You become free and liberated because you've liberated yourself. You're not waiting any longer. You're not constricted or contracted. Can you hear me? It is seriously, I used to attack myself so much. I've had chronic eating disorder for years. I used to analyze every inch of myself and my body, and this external, criticism and attack and self-abuse was really a mirror of my internal abuse, right? My internal self-hatred and self-loathing, right? Now, I wasn't born that way. I didn't used to be like that, but through all the conditioning and all the traumas and all the experiences that we go through, right, we can become quite sick, quite poisoned. Hey everyone, hey Christina. So after years of punishing myself, I remember sitting down at the beach and looking at my cellulite and my fat thighs. And I remember grabbing it and saying, I love you. I love you. And instead of hating on myself and looking at myself with disgust, I decided, hey, you know what? I had enough awareness to realize that this self-attack wasn't doing much for me. And women are conditioned to do this. We're conditioned and taught to attack self, that we're not enough. So I flipped the switch and I thought, wonder what my life would be like if I just decided to accept and love myself, right? Just accept and love myself. I was actually just thinking of a story then of a cousin of mine, a male cousin of mine who has a high profile job. And I said to him yesterday, just love yourself. And he was like, okay, wow. Because what happens when we attack? That's where the alcohol comes into play. It's another self-abusive behavior. That's where the shutdown happens, where we're so in such pain that we're not open and we're not receptive, and our relationships go to shiz, right? We can't actually be great friends because we're actually in such chaos within ourselves that we really can't. It's really hard for us in so many ways to be there for others. So I decided to shift it and I gave myself permission. And as I said at the beginning of this video, it's a constant act. It's a constant act because it's not the norm. It should be the norm, but it's not the norm for a woman to unapologetically love herself despite these perceived flaws, despite all the perceived imperfection, and you just love. And what I've found from that is that it gives me permission to be truthful with others and honest and serve and shine without crucifying myself, without feeling like I'm not good enough. And so the question then becomes, what can I do today to help someone else? What can I do to serve? What can I do to feel fully expressed? What can I do to feel lit up so that I inspire another person and that I'm a mirror for that person to stand in her or his power, to be a light, to have fun, to put the dagger down, And what happens then is you become a new embodied, rich, energetic frequency, right? Hey, Joanne, you become a new frequency. And in that frequency, you will receive so much more love, connection, riches. When I talk about riches, I'm talking about the embodiment of what it truly means to be rich, which goes way beyond money, right? How I feel and how you feel in every single moment of every single day creates your external reality. So for me, riches is this sense of awe of life, awe of what I've created, awe of my divine child and my family, seeing the beauty in people that maybe perhaps before, when I was more of a victim, I would crucify them, that they were bad, that they were wrong. And now I just look and go, gosh, with such empathy, you know, we're all struggling sometimes on some level, and to see that the person usually is just trying their hardest, right? And sometimes they're very, very wounded, and just seeing it with so much more love and trust, because I trust myself, I trust that I'm protected, I don't need to solve it, I don't need to fix it. So how I feel in every moment, you know, when I'm stressed out and wigged out, guys, when you're in that energetic frequency, you're not in riches, you're not in love, you're not in flow. And don't crucify yourself for that either. Just see it with awareness, see it with love, see it with curiosity, see it and use it as a guide. That's what I do when I go into the, I've got to get something done, or I'm working too hard, or I'm pushing. I know that I'm out of alignment. And that's on me. No one makes that happen, right? I allow that to happen. So a big part of my divine, yummy success and evolution is managing my thoughts, my energy, my frequency, and how I relate to myself and how I perceive things. And then in turn, everything shifts. So if the vibration that we have is mostly love, riches, empathy, compassion, sharing, and getting out of our own way, speaking up and just being there for others, you will prosper. That's the way. But most people aren't in that vibration most of the time. Let's be honest. How often are you feeling lit up? Hey, gorgeous Crystal, and loved up and connected and safe. If you're suffering from, say, financial struggle right now, the best thing that you can possibly do is start to chant, I am rich, I am rich, I'm rich, and ask Creator and the Divine to guide you into, what do I need to do to serve? What do I need to do to help someone else rise up? What do I need to do, and who do I need to be, and what beliefs do I need to have and embody in order for me to feel safe enough to shine my light in the world and receive so much more deeply as I serve others? So ask the right questions. Stop the self-attack. Just like if you see it come up, you just go, oh, what a load of BS. Okay, what a load of BS. Take a deep breath and start chanting, I am divine, I am holy, I am rich. I attract divine, incredible clients with ease and grace. I am loved. I have beautiful heart connections with those that I serve. I have beautiful heart connection with my man or with my partner. I am prosperous. Things are easy. Money comes to me with grace and ease. Oh my gosh, I feel so supported. I am supported. Just something like that. It's so simple to shift yourself out of any funk, out of fear, out of what I call that wobble effect, so that you can be grounded, get those feet into nature, get those feet into the soil, right? Into grass, and be connected to just how incredible you are. Because the truth is that you are the Holy Divine. You are incredible. And when you own that without apology, from a place of divinity and self-love, not ego, you will flourish in every single area of your life. And remember, you can't just do it once. It's an act. It's a ritual. It's a daily, sometimes moment by moment, hour by hour, potent invocation for you to shift your reality, right? So I'm sending you so much love. If you just got onto this video, go back and listen to it. I am inviting you to be free. I'm inviting you to just love. I'm inviting you to see all the goodness in your life. I'm inviting you to ask yourself to be supported by the divine. I invite you to take more risks, because when we don't risk, we risk everything, right? You have to risk on some level. Risk being seen, risk standing out, right? Just risk a little bit. And when you start to risk, whether it's investing or being seen online, see love and beauty and abundance and connection coming back to you, right? So many women have fear of being ostracized and judged, but what if by you taking a risk like that of being seen, you actually receive 1,000-fold more? Because that's what happens to me, has been happening to me in my life. Like, I did this training last week, 7-Figure Diva, and oh my God, there was a lot going on that day. But really, I mean, I just had all these private clients messaging me, students from my high-end empire, Diva Mind, and just people expanding and having healings. And that's come through me taking a risk, through me giving of myself, through me being seen, through me inviting people in, through me making selling a sacred act of really me getting out of my own way, me stopping that inner dialogue of abuse so that I could actually have enough space in my life to serve other people. Oh, thank you. You're hopping on your page to send you a message. Thank you, Zoe. I'd love to hear from you. So much beauty to all of you and love to all of you. So anyway, guys, when we start to really love ourselves and open ourselves to receiving and sharing our message at a deeper level, you will absolutely, absolutely prosper. So take those risks, love the F out of yourself. Even if no one else is doing it for you, right? It's got to come from within. It's got to come from within. And I'm sending you so much love, okay? Blessings, 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 blessings. And I have another training coming up, actually, 7-Figure Diva, in a few weeks' time. And if you didn't come to the last one, come to this one at 7figurediva.com. And I'm sending you so much love. Blessings.